everyone. I hope we're having a great start to, Thursday morning. Some interesting undertakings on the spaces this morning. Wasn't expecting that, but I'm glad we made it here. It's New Year's Eve. We're here to line your pockets with cash from the sports books. Good morning to everybody here. Good morning to anybody in the comments. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button on the video, and that's part of it's part of why it should. That's part of the whole deal. Show up to watch us, and we'll take care of you from that end. Chalk, Profit, KD, Prop Plug. Appreciate you joining me this morning. You guys are already in the building. Again, if you are in the YouTube video, make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button. That's most important. Okay? That's where you'll find everything that's important in regards to the streams. For people asking for a part 2, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yo,
what's up, brother? How are you? Good morning, sir.
What's good? Hey,
everything.
I just got one thing to say, bro. I told y'all there will be signs and there will be more. That's all.
Fireworks coming in the morning. It sounds like.
Hey,
listen. I just be doing my little YouTube and fucking Twitter thing, man. I'm regular nigga. You mean I don't be knowing nothing? I be minding my business.
man, what a time.
Staying in my lane over here.
Oh man, you ain't lying. Me too, bro. Man.
So we got a bunch of games today. They start early. A couple afternoon jams.
Hey yo, is Prop gonna be professional tomorrow, or is he gonna be like?
I don't know. I don't know nothing. Prop is professional all the time. Let's keep it G. He's a professional individual all the time.
100%.
Yeah, so I'm not, again, bro. Like, I think it's what am I gonna say? How do I say this? We can only speak for the things that we experience in regards to people.
I've experienced it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like you can speak from personal experience.
Oh man, I know what's coming. I already know, bro. So
I'm just a regular nigga on the internet who like sides with his friends. So let me tell you how I operate. Okay, if my friends are throwing punches, I'm throwing punches. If my friends are shooting, I'm shooting with them. That's me.
Real nigga.
I don't know about y'all, and I don't know about, but that's how I rock. All right. So that's how it will continue to be. Because the thing is that this situation has already gotten me on in regards to that. You were there. We were all there when I did a space or whatever. I agreed with my friend. It caused people to dislike my position on it. It is what it is.
Man, fuck them, bro. Real shit. Fuck them.
I don't care. I said, if
you my dog, fuck them, bro. If my niggas
is listen, I'm gonna say it again,
them, bro.
If my niggas is shooting, you best believe I got the better guns. I got the best guns anyway, so I'm definitely emptying the clip. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know about me. I'm a pro at picking sides. I'm a pro at that. So it is what it is. But yeah, let's get into this NBA slate today, guys. First game on the board is going to be the hold on, y'all. I got to take this down because I got to log into my email and shit. And hold on. Yeah, I can't let y'all see that.
Yeah, that should be happening to me on stream as well.
Yeah. I can't let y'all see me log into my email.
Facts.
That would be not good.
But we got a 1:00 game. We got the Curry versus Curry back. I think it's in Charlotte. I think so.
It is. It is.
I've looked though. He really hasn't played well there very often, so I'm not sure. I don't know. I want to run his points. Also, like Kneppel in this game, he's actually like cooked teams that don't allow spot up shooting. It's crazy, especially with LaMelo. So I got some looks in this one.
Yeah, 1 second. Just let me just log into this shit.
Yes, sir.
Right. None of these teams playing tonight are on a back-to-back, right? So none of these teams playing tonight are playing tomorrow. And it's New Year's Eve. So I'm just saying that Anthony Edwards has an afternoon game in Atlanta on New Year's Eve. Just putting that out there.
Say that one more time.
Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
New Year's Eve in Atlanta.
Man, sounds like it should be a good time. Okay, first game we're going to get into is the Warriors Hornets, like you just said. In this one, you're getting Con Knipple back from what I've heard. He's probable just rolled an ankle a couple of nights ago. Obviously, you take every precaution when he's having the rookie season that he's having. Makes perfect sense. You're getting the 2.5 threes, super juiced. You're getting the 3.5 at plus 144. I don't think anything can talk anybody off taking Con Knipple's threes. You just can't be pussy. All that first game back shit, can't be scared. You know he's going to get the shot volume. However, they do, defensively, he's going to face a team that is relatively good at defending what he's good at for the most part. We see some similar performances. I mean, Dylan Brooks had 4 from DiVincenzo. Dylan Brooks had 3 and 4. But the 3.5 obviously is also absolutely insane, seeing that he's a rookie. That's amazing, right? What rookie do we know getting 3.5 threes as their line in an NBA game around Christmas, right? That's kind of crazy. Not mad at a LaMelo Ball assist line either. He definitely did not get it last game. I liked it if you had the 6.5. We talked about that on the last episode. If you got the 6.5, you were happy. If you got the 7.5, the game was the game on that one. You got fucking sick. But yeah, that's all I would be looking at. I don't really bet a lot of stuff on the Warriors side. So if you guys like anything, feel free to share. Prop, you like anything in this one? And then we'll go to Profit, Shock, and KD. All right. Profit, you like anything in this one?
Knepple's points and threes, and then Curry's assists. I haven't ran anything officially, but Con will be on my slip in some capacity. I think Curry's head-to-head the last couple seasons look decent. If you want to go click all in the top right-hand corner. Yeah.
Yes, his assist, he got 10, 6, and 5, and 4, 3 of the last 4.
I lean there, but I like Con Knepple more.
For sure. Chalk, then KD, then Prop Plug.
Yeah, I'm going to run Brandon Miller points without Miles Bridges today. Con's obviously a little hobbled. Nice little matchup. I think Brandon Miller gets over his, 19.5.
Okay. All right. What else next?
I don't got nothing in this game, bro.
For sure. Let's see.
I wouldn't be mad at Draymond PR either.
For sure. Prop plug or C-Pen, anything in this particular matchup?
For this first game, I'm going to just stay out of it and watch it and get warmed up type shit.
Okay. You're going to use this one as layup lines, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay, I like that. Not mad at anything that you guys said. Obviously, I know y'all know your shit. Okay, second
all right,
game.
So
My bad, Charles. Go ahead.
all right, so yeah, man, for this first, man, I completely forgot these games be starting early because it's New Year's Eve. I completely forgot about that, but I will be looking at Steph. I mean, he's going back to North Carolina where he grew up at. You know what I'm saying? There's that narrative. But my main play is Musa Diabate over 9.5 points and minus 108. He's been clearing at his last 3 games. Who does Golden State really have on the front line? You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's Draymond, but Draymond, he can be a goof at times. And I don't think Draymond will be guarding him. So I think he could just walk into that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like putbacks or, easy layups, little cuts to the basket. So, yeah, that's my main play in this one.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Right now, there are 112 people listening, and there are 25 likes on the video. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. If you got to back out from the chat, sometimes you have to do that. I'm sorry, I hit the refresh button. There's like 45. So still would like for people to continue to hit the thumbs up button on the video and lock in with us for the duration of the episode. Anyway, next game is going to be Minnesota versus Atlanta. Let me get this. Minnesota versus Atlanta. Game.
Someone requested a Horford rebounds, and I'll just say Charlotte rebounds a lot better this year than they have in years past. So the head-to-head might look good historically, but I would just approach that with a little bit of caution. They are rebounding much better this year than in years past.
Al Horford rebounds. He's cleared the number in 5 straight that he's played in. His number is currently at 3.5 at a -160. So you got a bunch of juice on it. But if you like it, you want to throw it in a parlay, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, he's hitting 5 consecutive games regardless of matchup, and a couple of those teams have some pretty good bigs too.
Yeah, and I would rather bet the 3.5 and lay the juice than 4.5 plus money there for sure.
For sure. All right, gotcha. Minnesota versus Atlanta. As we know, Anthony Edwards is from Atlanta. He is from the state of Georgia. We are fully familiar with that. I mean, Old Faithful is Old Faithful, right? Like, how could you not? How could you not? How could you not? How could you not? I mean, this dude's all-star. Most improved player probably in the NBA. There isn't. The only thing is that Minnesota is a tough matchup for him. Like they're like starting with like McDaniels and then the multitude of bigs that he might have to see. But I just think he's been so good, bro. I just don't understand how you don't throw a Jalen Johnson double-double on everything. I don't see how you don't take his rebounds and assists, especially at a line at 16.5. When he's damn near gotten a triple-double every single night for the, you know what I mean? Like he's gotten super close to that number. You know what I mean? He obviously had the run, but he's still averaging 9 and 11 a night. You know what I mean? To get a number at 16 and a half, like how could I? Or now it's gone up to 17 and a half, but I still like it. Other than that, I do like Zach Resache's threes with, you know, I think with Trey, obviously, you like him back in the lineup. He just hit 4 in the last matchup. I think he's going to get a couple of opportunities. I also like role players to play a little better at the crib. Obviously, the Ant-Man narratives, he hasn't hit his point prop in the last couple of nights. Rebounding the basketball has been one of his bigger strengths all season. You're getting a depressed number at 4.5. I think it's kind of mandatory and obligatory that if you get the line at the 4.5, you take the 4.5. I think he's going to be able to get 5 rebounds against this particular group of guards. And then also, I would not be surprised if Naz Reid continues to play well. I mean, he got obviously the jump start the other night where he dropped a 30 ball, but I think that at the crib at the crib he performed well. He's going on the road here. I think that they need him to perform well based on the matchups that he'll get coming off the bench. Not mad at a Naz Reid points line at 14.5. I do think that he can get 15 points. I even like his threes as well. Coming off back-to-back games where he hit 6 and 3. Again, not really super concerned about him not performing well. I think that it's to the point in the season where he is very, very comfortable in his role and continues to ascend as a player throughout the season. All right. Fast money prop. You like anything in this Atlanta Hawks game? If not, we'll go to profit, then Chalk Exchange, then KD, then prop plug. All right, Prof, you like anything in this one? Minnesota, Atlanta?
Nah, I'm good on this one, bro. If I have anything, I'll add it later. I'm on the phone.
Okay, for sure. Chalk Exchange, and then you like in Minnesota, Atlanta?
Yeah, I think it's worth noting that KP is going to play tonight. No idea what his minutes are going to be. I imagine, when he does play, it's usually like 20, 25. I like his threes over 1.5. Real, no pun intended, real sicko bet. But he potential to ladder that up to like 3 or 4. And you mentioned Ant-Man's narrative, his rebounds. I like the PR for Ant. Can never go wrong there. And then I kind of like Alexander Walker to hit his threes tonight. But nothing's been put pen to paper here. aside from Ant-Man's PR.
All right. KD, you like anything in this one?
Yeah, I like Ant points and I like Dante threes. Uh, Everybody know the Ant narrative and shit like that, so I ain't gonna talk about it. But Dante, you look at this game love with Ant in the lineup. The 2.5, it was playable yesterday, but I think it's like probably too juice now, more of a parlay piece. But he's over in 7 out of 10. Going against a Hawks team, they give up, I believe, the sixth most threes to point guards this season. You know, Atlanta want to play with tempo. I think this game would be good for props because the tempo that Atlanta tries to play with. And then I think from an entertainment standpoint, it'll be good as well. And like I say, you look at opposing point guards. In the last 10 with Ant in the lineup, Dante averaging made threes on 8 attempts. Opposing point guards with at least 6 attempts, they averaging 5 makes on 10 attempts in the last 10 versus Atlanta. So I like Dante in this one, and should hoop as well.
Yes, sir. Prop plugger Charles, y'all like anything in this Atlanta Minnesota matchup?
Yeah, I'm a ride with the Ant-Man narrative. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Chalk spot on. I mean, points, rebounds. I mean, that's where it's at. I want to circle back to the Hornets Warriors game because I did find something else too. I'm gonna play D'Anthony Melton over 8.5 points, and I'm also gonna play the 10 at plus 134. He's getting the uptick in minutes lately. I expect him to get close to 25 minutes, between 20 and 25 minutes. I think it should be enough for him to get a little bit of production against this Hornets backcourt that don't really play in defense. So yeah, that's my look for that game. But as far as the Atlanta game, it's the hometown narrative for me.
And that makes two of us, brother. Yeah, Ant at the crib on New Year's Eve. I'm with it.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I like Ant rebounds, and I like Nikhil Alexander Walker in a little not revenge game. I mean, it is a revenge game, but like I don't think it's bad blood. You know, he had a great postseason with them before he got traded, and I think Trae Young's questionable right now. So I think I mean the PR for Ant's cool. His lines is 30 points. But I like the 4 or 5 rebounds and then something for Nikhil Alexander Walker, especially if Trae Young don't play.
All right. If there be nothing else in regards to this one, we'll move on to the next game. And then
I got one more. My bad.
Go for it.
Julius Randle, I'm gonna take his rebounds. 7 at minus 110. I'm also looking at his points too. It's currently at 20.5. He's been a little cold the last 2 games, but I think it's a bounce back spot. Atlanta, they've been kind of weak against the power forward position, and this type
Fuck
of
that
game.
guy.
Hey, I feel you, but this type of game, with the pace and all that, I think Julius can walk it to at least 20. And I think he'll crash the boards too. The Atlanta kind of giving it up to power forwards as far as like the rebounds too. So that's where I'm at with it.
Absolutely not, Busy B. Absolutely not. If you're not going to bet the over on his rebounds, no. We're good. Let's go to Gobert real quick. Gobert, his number is 11.5 right now. Obviously, he hasn't get it, but head to head, he's had very good success rebounding the ball. He's coming off an 18 rebound game, I believe. In this game,
You're on points, bro.
I'm tripping. Yeah, listen, he as far as rebounding the ball, he last couple of games, but he has had decent success. His points and rebounds, I would not. I don't think I would take his under, to be honest with you.
Is McDaniel still a POA defender?
I feel like the 11.5 is like priced properly. What were you saying?
Is McDaniel still the POA defender? Like, is he still
Yes.
guarding others? Okay.
Yes. I'm guessing they'll probably throw him at Jalen first. That would not shock me. I'm tripping.
I like Ant rebounds. I think, like Randall got to be with Jalen Johnson. McDaniel's got to be with whoever. DiVincenzo got to be with whoever. So Ant should be able to run a little bit.
Yeah, Gobert's points and rebounds against them has actually been Very profitable. All right. Next game we're going to get into is the Orlando Magic taking on the Indiana Pacers. You got the Orlando Magic laying 4 on the road with an over-under of 226.5. Relatively low number. Listen, the play that's been good for me as of recently, I believe it's like 4 of the last 5 has been Paolo Banchero's rebounds. He's taken the onus of actually just rebounding the ball at a higher level. I did bet him these 3 games. I didn't bet him all these, and then obviously the 7.5. The last game was my go-to. I think he can have some relatively good success against this front line, but he's the worst. He takes the worst shots in the NBA. The guy that's been a revelation is this guy. Anthony Black has just been absolutely insane, whether it's his points and assists, his points and rebounds, his PRA the last 5 of the last 6. He's been absolutely on a tear. Playing without Suggs, he's been really, really good. I'm not mad at you guys betting the 19.5. I'm not going to lie to you. I stopped betting on him a couple games ago, like right before he had the 38. And I'm kind of hesitant to just jump back in because as soon as I bet him, the same situation that Prophet was kind of talking about yesterday, where you know what I mean, where it's like as soon as you bet on somebody that everybody's been rocking with, all of a sudden he doesn't hit for you. So I do like Anthony Black's points. And then bigs that can space can perform well against Orlando. So I might be taking a swing at J Huff's threes tonight. But other than that, not too much else for me. Chalk or Profit, anything y'all like in this matchup? And then anyone else who might have something for the game.
Similar mental block with Anthony Black. I've made a good bit of bread on him this year, but that number keeps trending up. I was betting his PRAs more than points. After it hit like 26.5, I've stayed off, and he just continues to smash it. I don't know. I might add Anthony Black to the card. And then I lean under Paolo's points and over Paolo's rebounds. But I haven't bet either though. I can't really bring myself to bet unders versus Indy. So that points is fine. I'm not betting it. I lean under. I won't bet it, but I might bet his boards over.
No, for sure. I'm right there with you, brethren. Chalk, KD, anything y'all like in this one?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take Paolo's PRA over. I think he can just do it all against his team, assists included. And when it does come up on all of the books, Wendell Carter's 3, he's been taking them. He's not a very good shooter, but he does take them. So not even mad at J Huff's 3s either.
Yep.
This is kind of a nasty game all around. It's I think it's on the same time as the Wolves Hawks game, if I'm not mistaken. So I wouldn't really blame you if you just tune this one out. I wouldn't blame you there.
Yeah, in this one, I like Aaron Nesmith, his 3s. It's a line that, I mean, the 1.5 line, I don't think we should be seeing that line other than the limit that he's been on. I mean, he's only missed that 3s line in 3 games this, make sure it's right. Yeah, 3 games this season. Going against a Magic team that's trending in the wrong direction when you look at 3s allowed to small forwards. I said his volume, I don't know why it's not showing. Since he came back from injury, 4 for 6 from 3, 3 for 8, more than enough volume in both of those games to cover the 1.5 line. And then, I mean, one of the matchups, Houston wasn't even a really good matchup, and he shot 4 for 6. So you look at opposing small forwards versus Orlando with at least 5 3-point attempts. And on the season, Aaron Nesmith, I know he averaged more than 5 attempts. I'm not going to go look at it. I know it's more than that. But opposing small forwards with at least 5 attempts, averaging 3 made threes on 7 attempts versus the Orlando Magic. You look at the Pacers teams that's kind of like been fucked up with injuries all season, and now prior to Nesmith's injury, they were asking him to do other things that we didn't know was in his bag, or I didn't know he had it in his bag. So I like Aaron Neesmith. Should get a minutes bump. Probably gonna play above 25 minutes in this one, which is more than enough time to cover the threes, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure. Prop plug, C-Pen for the win, and then Life if you got anything.
For the panel's sake and for everybody's sake, I'm gonna stay off of this game. I like Paulo rebounds for the same reason you do. But I ran Paulo rebounds the game before he had the triple double and the game before that, and I don't think he got it done.
He did
So I don't
not.
know.
He missed it.
Yeah.
I think he missed in like two or three straight. Because when he went on the road, those first couple road games was easy. Like against Denver, you knew he was going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, no. See, I played him versus Denver because he had just had a triple double versus them, and like for the same reasoning, and he didn't get it. So I'm just leaving it out just because I don't know if my bias.
I'm talking about the first time. You see when they went on the road. I'm talking about the road trip. You see the screen?
Yeah.
When they went on the road trip, these 3 games in particular cashed me. These 3, right? And then he went back. Then the Portland game was obviously the last game of a road game of a road trip. So you don't really want to bet on anything. The last game of a road trip. I don't think people really be paying attention to that. Last game of a road trip is the worst time to bet. And then also, this is another reason why I did not bet this game is if you pay attention, it's their 3rd game in 3 days, or a 3 and 4, right? From the 20th to the 23rd. Teams that play in their 3rd game in 4 days, that's usually a scheduled loss. If you follow the NBA, you all know that.
Denver game was at home, right? That second one?
The second one was at the crib, yeah.
Yeah, I had bet on that one in travel, and I'm off it. He gonna cash though because I'm not running it. So it's one of them ones. So, yeah.
Right. That's how it be.
Yeah.
C-Pen for the win. What are you liking today in the NBA or in this Orlando game?
Was you talking about the Magic when it came to that schedule loss stuff?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's what I thought. I just had to double check. All right. So, man, it's looking like the hometown narrative slate, man. It's like the 3rd game because Desmond Bain, he's from Richmond, Indiana. And he done scored 20 more points against Indiana the past 3 times been down there. He's hit that in 3 of the last 5 games in general this season. Not this season against the Pacers, but just like the last 5 games in general this year. He's going to get the shots up. He's going to get the looks. Indiana, they a team that's not really good at defending shooting guards. Bain should walk into this. I'm going to play that at -125 on the forward screen, but that's 365, by the way.
The forward screen. On the forward screen. You sure that's not teal, brother? Some of the numbers are funny.
It don't look teal to me, but yeah.
What's up, people?
What's up, Chew? Again, happy birthday to you. You like anything in any of the games that we already went past? We talked about Atlanta, Minnesota, and now we're on Orlando versus Indiana, but we're about to get on to the next game.
So if I may add, I'll just wait till we get to that game. But you probably fill in the blank. It's simple. When we get to the Bulls game, you already know what it is. So.
Oh yeah, I'm already knowing. So let's get on to the next game, and the next game is going to be the Phoenix Suns. Or no, Life. You had anything? If you didn't have anything for that one, I don't want
to. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to work this shit. Nah. I'm good on this game.
All right, fantastic. Next game is going to be like I said, Phoenix Suns taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. You got a Phoenix Suns team, 6.5-point dogs. With an over-under of 235.5. Cleveland just having their biggest win of the season. They just went on the road and beat San Antonio. Bit shocking. I know people were kind of surprised by that. Right now, the hottest player for the Phoenix Suns is this guy, Colin Gillespie. I know that the points prop we're not going to talk about, but this right here, his threes, I mean, they done bumped the number so fast. If y'all been watching him, bro, he looks like a little bit more athletic version of TJ McConnell with the Tracy. I don't know if y'all been really watching him play. Obviously, I have like a lot of background with him because he went to Villanova, and I'm a fan of the guy. But he's been off the charts. To see his number of 3.5 threes is just amazing. I'm not betting it. I'm just kind of calling it out. Listen, Sam Merrill, not a bad target tonight. I know people are a little bit hesitant to bet on him. Not a bad target. I'm not betting on him personally. Also, can never be mad at anybody who is looking for a Donovan Mitchell bounce back. He's had under 17 points in back-to-back games. He cleaned 10 against San Antonio, where they won the game. So expect for him to bounce back tonight. 28.5. It's tough for you not to look at him and say, hey, he's going to go for 30. But this is how averages work, right? When you have a 48-point game and a 43-point game, that skews your averages to where you can have a game of 10, 16, and 27 in between and still average 30. You know, that's just how the averages work. People like to make it rocket science, but remember, you can drop 40 twice and under 32 times or 3 times in like a 5-game span and still be averaging 30 plus and lose the bet 3 out of 4 times, respectfully. But yeah, not too much else for me. Like I said, I'm not mad at the Donovan Mitchell points, not official for me. Not mad at the Darius Garland's assist as well. Not mad at that. He's coming off three double-doubles out of the last 4 with assists. He's been phenomenal, as you guys can see. You're getting his double-double at plus 390, going up against a team that has been much better defensively than I expected, but would not be surprised if he gets back to the crib and starts to perform at a better level. I think that San Antonio win for Cleveland was huge. And I think that that's a game that you can use to catapult yourself forward. And so I also expect for the Cavaliers to win tonight and cover. That's something that I lean towards. The line right now has gotten to 6.5. It's not dropped to 5.5. It's not giving you the dog line. So give me Cleveland to cover the 6.5 and win. With that being said, we'll go Chalk. You got anything for this one? Prophet, you got anything for this one? And then KD.
Yeah, I think the things that have been mentioned already, Gillespie 3 is kind of hot in the streets right now. Not mad at that. I kind of think that Devin Booker's being a little looked over, especially on the books. I like his points and assists today. This might just be like a made up thing in my head, but I don't see how this isn't like a Booker versus Mitchell game, just head to head. That's just kind of what I see when I look at this game. And really, I'm not even mad at Jordan Goodwin. He's kind of popping off on the bench a little bit. So I like his points. I think it's 9.5. Wouldn't be surprised if he dropped 15 today. So that's kind of off the beaten path a little bit. But everything that was mentioned, I'm on board with. I don't think anybody's mentioned Evan Mobley either. And I don't know. I think Mark Williams is back tonight after suspension, or today, whenever that game is. So I'm kind of liking Evan Mobley a little bit too. But Devin Booker points and assists is my play over 31.5. I know he's going to get his shots.
All right, fantastico. Prophet, anything you like in this one?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Chalk Exchange there. I think these two stars are going to go at each other tonight. Phoenix does traditionally guard pretty well from versus pick and roll ball handlers and above the break, but Donovan Mitchell has still excelled in a lot of those matchups this season. So I like his over 28.5 points. You talked about his terrible game versus San Antonio that they still managed to win. Volume was still decent. I expect decent volume again tonight in the realm of like 23, 24 field goal attempts. So I think he soars into the low 30s. I'm sorry. I think I got him projected at like 31.23 points. So that is my only official play right now, Donovan Mitchell's points. I do lean over Garland's assists, just not quite enough to get there.
All right. Should you like anything in this one?
Nope.
All right. Prop plug, and then we'll go. Or KD, did you have anything in this one? I'm over here.
The only thing I was rocking with was Colin Gillespie threes, but like I said, y'all pretty much talked about it. I mean, I think the key for me with betting Gillespie is like when Grayson Allen is out, that's when a lot of their stats start to look better. When Grayson Allen is in the lineup, as far as 3-pointers, when Grayson Allen is in the lineup, it's like Russian roulette. You don't know if it'll be Royce or Colin or Grayson Allen Or sometimes Booker can get the chucking threes. So, I mean, as long as Grayson Allen is not playing, we betting Colin Gillespie threes. So,
Absolutely. I'm with you 100%. You're gonna continue to go with the hot hand, and he's been coming through.
yeah, 7 out of the last 10, Ford made threes on 9 attempts. I mean, and in the last 3, he's been covered. The 2.5 is juice, 3.5 plus money, but the 2.5, he's covered that in the first half in the last 3 games. So, I mean, been respecting the coin.
Yes, sure. All right, we got
Oh, I got one for this game.
Life.
Oh.
What's up? What you liking?
Nobody mentioned him. DeAndre Hunter. My fault. Whatchamacallit? Phoenix, they give up the most points to small forwards this season. And I think DeAndre Ayton is in a perfect spot. I mean, when you're talking about depth and size and height or whatever, I mean, Phoenix pretty much don't have that, right? So when you eliminate like not Garland, when you eliminate Mobley and Allen off the floor, when they get those minutes off the floor, DeAndre Hunter, he's always grubbing on the boards, and he's versus Phoenix, he, great sample size as far as points. So I took his points. I believe it was at 11.5, I think it was. And I like his double for the night. He had 9 against I think it was the Spurs the other night. So I think he just comes out, doing the same thing tonight.
All right. Also, he's got great history. Last 3 times he's played them, 17, 12, and 22, averaging 17. Cleared the 11.5 number. Only difference between those 3 matchups is that those last 3 times he played, he was starting. He has been coming off the bench, but I do like the matchup. I'm not mad at it at all. And like you said, they do give it up to his position. They've had 6 of the last 7 small forwards matchups against them have yielded their point total, and they've cashed. Trey Murphy 24, Trey Murphy 19, Jabari Smith 16, Keegan Murray 19, Jabari Smith 17. Trey Murphy missed it. Trey Murphy had 21. His number was 21.5. In this case, would have cashed because the number is only 11.5. And then Markkanen back-to-back had 33 and 51. So definitely the matchup says that it should be 100% advantageous for him. That might be.
Yeah, I'm expecting Mobley to get less minutes. That's just like my kind of lean towards it. Because again, like you said, all those games he started. So with him coming off the bench, he might be a little bit limited. But I took his 15 and his 20 ball last night. It was like plus 1,000 for his 20 ball. So right now it's probably like plus 750. So if y'all want, y'all can snatch that. Or play his 15 to keep it safe.
All right. Yeah, not mad at that at all. Anyone else? Real quick. Go ahead.
I got some. Man, shout out to Chalk Exchange, because I was also looking at Jordan Goodman as well. Phoenix down a couple guys right now. It's opening up opportunities for him to play some minutes. And the last 2 games, he's taking advantage of that. I'm gonna throw a bonus bet on the 20 though, just see if I can catch him lacking. It's at plus 1100 on the blue book right now. But I'm definitely playing
the number on 15. The number on 15 got to be good value.
Yeah, it's plus 340.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, that's great, especially given his recent performances and like you said, minutes due to other people not being available, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's huge.
And then I definitely just locked this in because this game looks like threes galore. So on 365, I got Colin Gillespie for 4 threes, Sam Merrill for 3 threes, Dean Wade for 2 threes. Get that at plus 875. And that's it.
Let me sprinkle on Devin Booker double at plus 500. I kind of like that.
I think he muted. I don't know.
All right. We can move on to the next game. Yes. All right. Next game is the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Chicago Bulls with an over/under of 248.5. It's the highest one on the board tonight.
Yo, Sosa, we
What's
can't
the
hear
deal?
you, bro.
Y'all can't hear me?
You
I
gotta,
hear you.
Everyone
we can't hear him.
I can hear Sosa.
Yeah, your phone is fucked up.
Somebody text his phone. I'm about to text him. Hold on.
No. Y'all tell Life his phone is fucked up.
Yeah, if you're on your phone, the StreamYard, I don't know what's been going on with that, but when you're on your phone, it goes like in and out like after a while.
All right, next game
A
is
copy,
going to be the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the Chicago Bulls. You got the Bulls laying 1.5 at the crib with an over/under of 248.5.
Yeah.
I think this is a game also where props are definitely at a premium. I think that we'll be able to make some good money off of props. Zion Williamson's number is back at 23.5. We were getting it at 19.5, 20.5. I'm not going to lie. I like him to perform well in this one as well. I like his matchup against Chicago. I think downhill, he'll be able to get all the bigs in foul trouble, and he should be able to perform. The 23.5, played to 25, a 248.5 total. Love that. Trey Murphy's numbers at 20.5. Not mad at that. I'm not going to talk about Sadiq Bey. I'm going to let the people who have bet on him multiple times and won money talk about Sadiq Bey. My favorite play in the game is going to be this right here. It's going to be the rebounds and assists for one Derek Queen. I believe he cleared the number the last time he saw them. Let me just make sure I'm correct. In one of the two games, at least. I know. They also, the paces, they have the second fastest pace in the NBA. And also against his position, they've been relatively terrible. Head-to-head, last time he saw them he had 13 rebounds and assists, only played 25 minutes. I look for him to play anywhere from 28 to 35 minutes tonight. Based on, again, the pace and the opportunity, he should have no issue whatsoever. He had 18 rebounds chances and 10 potential assists last time, ended up with 8 rebounds and 5 assists. I think the 12.5 is 100% in play for Derek Queen. And like I said, Zion, I love. I think Zion going downhill against what he's going to see defensively should be an absolute joke. It should not be any resistance or issue once he gets to the rim. Wouldn't be surprised if you could take his free throw attempts. I don't think we get that on this on here. But if you guys can get his free throw attempts, I'm 100% sure that Zion Williamson will be shooting 100 free throws today. Would not shock me if he shoots well over 10 free throws. Okay, he's had 12 last game, 8, 14, 9. This is kind of rare where he only had 4, 11 for 13. So the foul shooting is a big thing with Zion. It really does help you when you decide to bet on his points. He will get you 10 points at the line nightly. So I like his over 23.5. And like I said, Derek Queen's RA, hesitant to touch anything that has to do with Kobe White I'm sorry, not with Kobe White, with Chicago, outside of the look that Chu has, because obviously their starting backcourt is not playing. So by and large, opportunity will be there for others. Chu, it's your team. I'll let you share your thoughts on the Chicago game. Then we'll go to KD, chalked and profit.
So kind of like how you said, Kobe White's out, Giddey's out, Zach Collins is out. So which means there's probably going to be more minutes for Jalen Smith and Kevin Huerter, and you might possibly see some Dalen Terry on the floor, and Sosa kind of already hit the nail on the head. I am on IO 1.5 threes. Just no sell job. Just keep it simple. His line seems to be always 1.5 at his plus money, so I'm going to go ahead and rock with that. He's going to be shooting in this game. And then if I might add, Jeremiah Fears. He's from Joliet, Illinois, so this is like a homecoming game for him. And the last time he saw Chicago, I believe he went over his point total and got like 15. And head-to-head, he's gone over his point total in two of the last times he's seen the Bulls. So if y'all want look on the Pelicans, Jeremiah Fears' points could possibly be a look for you. That's all I got.
All right. Best of luck. The energy level was a little low there, man.
I'm freaking excited. I'm excited. Pelicans.
That's
Pelicans
better.
Bulls, man.
That's
I'm
better.
so excited, man.
That's
I can't
better.
stand you, man.
That's better. See, that's better, Chew. What the fuck, man?
I really hope that my boys win today, man. And whoever said that they're gonna get blown out, nah, they know it's my birthday. They're gonna make sure they know it's my birthday.
Zion 25 plus should be cash. Yeah, White and Giddy are both out. I know that. Zion should do whatever he wants. Yep, totally agree. This shit is a blowout. I don't know about that, bro. I don't know if New Orleans is good enough to blow anybody out. I think that all their games will be wildly competitive. I think Chicago will compete to some extent. I don't think both teams either also don't offer a lot defensively. So I think that the points. I think that there's definitely an opportunity here for points. KD, you like anything? Chalk, you like anything? Prophet, you like anything?
Yeah, so shockingly, I'm betting on a bull. I'm betting on Red Velvet, Kevin Herter. In my opinion, his threes are way too fucking low with the amount of injuries that Chicago has. And this New Orleans teams, you know, they give up threes for fun. He's probably, without a doubt, their best perimeter shooter on the team that'll be in a jersey tonight. They had his threes at 1.5 juice, the threes plus money. You look at Kevin Herter without Josh Giddey and without Kobe White in the lineup. It's a small sample size, only 2 games. 23 points and 20 points. 4 for 9 for 3 in the first matchup, 0 for 4 in the second versus Detroit, which is a tougher matchup. I think he had a good game versus the Pelicans. Let me double check. He had a good game versus the Pelicans off of the bench. Had 16 points, 4 for 8 from 3 a couple weeks ago. I just think it's a good spot for him. He'll probably be starting. If not, he'll play starting minutes if this game is close. I said the Pelicans, man, they give up so many damn threes to spot up shooters. It's ridiculous. So I'm banking on Kevin Herter to not only knock him down, but he should probably have at least 6 to 8 attempts tonight, bro, from 3 if this game is close.
Red Velvet.
Yeah, bro. He should hoop. And then, yeah, in the games without Giddey and Kobe White, he also started. So, yeah, he should hoop. I hope so.
You can't get about Bazuli Vert and Bucci Mane.
Nah, man, they can't shoot threes. I ain't fucking with them. None of them, they can't shoot, bro.
Hey, we're on the Chicago game right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Happy birthday too, Chu. I didn't even get to tell you in the space on
thank
Twitter,
you,
bro. Hey, man, make sure you enjoy them chicken tender tacos.
Oh, I'm not going to Hooters today. I'm going to Miller's.
You going soon? I know you going soon.
You going to Miller's Ale House?
I forgot there's no hand system here.
I thought I'm finna get some zingers.
Hold on a second.
Sosa cannot hear me, right?
Life, you can't hear me? Tell Life Sosa said to leave and come back.
Yeah, I can hear both of y'all. Life, you might have to leave and come back.
Y'all can hear me?
I can, but I don't know if Sosa can.
I don't think he can hear nobody.
We can all hear you. You can't hear us, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever everybody else done, I want to talk about it again.
Go ahead, go for it.
Vucevic RA under 13.5. I don't even gotta sell it to you. Run it. All right, you're up, bro.
Under.
Yeah,
I like under. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I mean, I woke up enjoying the space. Like, this is one of the games that I wanted to talk to y'all about. It's like a 248 total, bro, and it's a close spread. I heard blowout. I don't think who blows out who, and I just don't see it. Pelicans not blowing out nobody in Chicago. Yeah, you know they got more reasons to want to win, and they just
we just got blown out. We just got blown out by 30 by the Wolves.
And just because people are out, I mean, Chicago's a better team, and you got players who are playing, you know, who want to do well. So I see this game being a very close game, and I see a lot of props hitting. But I wanted to talk to you. You know, this is your team, so the 2 people I was looking at was Ayo and Jalen Smith. I think right now they got Jalen Smith projected to start. I don't know if he does or not, but like a Jalen Smith double look good to me. You know, it's like plus 340, I think. And then, you know, Io had however many points he had. I think he had 6 rebounds and 7 assists last game. So I didn't watch it, but you know, I wanted to ask Chu and run it by y'all. Like, I feel like this is a great game environment, and Chicago Bulls are injured right now, and defense is just not going to be existent tonight.
I wanted to answer your question on that because if you look at Prize Picks, for all my Prize Picks people out there, I would assume it was PRA is 24.5, and it's never usually that high. The reason why it's that high is because, you know, again, no Giddey, no Kobe White, and if you look at the last 5, it's red, all red for the 24.5. So this could be a good spot to go ahead.
But like, what if like his assist is plus money at 4.5? Is he not? So my thing is Trey Jones is projected to start, but like last game with the injuries, Trey Jones only played. He played sub 25 minutes, and Io played 30 something. So is Trey Jones like on a hard limit? Because I don't know. I need to know more about this
Trey
game.
Trey Jones been limited, so that could be what
Io
could take the minutes.
So Io plus money assist.
I don't think Jalen Smith is starting, bro. Zach Collins is out. They don't have a backup for Vooch. If they start both of them, they're
Don't
fucked.
segue, KD. I'm about to drop that one. Don't say
No. I ain't gonna say nothing about Jalen Smith. I'm just saying I don't think he starts. I think they start Trey Jones, Herder, Okoro, Buzelis, and Vooch. Or you can put Ayo in there, bring Jones off the bench if you want to limit him or whatever. I just don't think it's wise to start Jalen Smith because Zach Collins is also out, which leaves them with no big off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, if you come out the bench,
So last year, right? I think this happened last year, right? And they was playing somebody. The Bulls was playing somebody, and the same
I want to
exact
take the least trustworthy guy in this game. I want to take Jordan Poole. 20
somebody. I think it was Giddey. Giddey was out
right now. His 20 points is plus 210. I also
shit. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
No. Listen, No, go ahead, Chocolate. Let me text him.
My fault. And I'm also rocking with Io. So if everybody likes Io, I know Chu's on his threes. I like his 3 threes today, plus 310. I think that's good value for Io, given the extended minutes. I hate this game as a whole, but I know there's going to be numbers across the board. And I do like the Trey Jones under assist too. I know it's at 7.5, but I don't see it.
Yeah, the Bulls, they can be weird with their rotations, and John Brown, you might see some Javon Carter today.
You see Javon Carter props. He might hit some threes.
Javon's still in the league?
Yeah, Javon Carter.
The two games that Giddey and fucking Kobe White didn't play, he hit 2 and 3 threes in those games. I know because I was kind of on some sicko timing and I just didn't bet him, but I was looking at this shit. But I mean, if they give us props, it might be some value, especially with Trey Jones still on the limit. And I forget who they played recently. It was the Bulls. Billy Donovan. I mean, he ain't gonna be able to do it with this lineup. But the reason they minutes so fucked up, and you don't know who really gonna play. He already came out and said he gonna go with the high hand at the end of games. He don't give a fuck who it is. So I mean, we talk about the Bulls. We don't know like in which direction, whether they rebuilding or whether they trying to compete. I mean, I don't think he really give a fuck who closes or who plays. You know what I'm saying? Like he already then spoke on it and said it. So, I mean, you probably will see Javon Carter out there today. I don't know if he get his props.
You play Javon Carter like 18, 20 minutes, he's going to put up like 5 or 6 threes.
Bro, facts.
He's going to put them up.
Hey, Fast Money Prop, if you're here, check your text. Sean, you just joined us. You like anything for this for this particular game, the Chicago game, or any of the games that we might have missed? We've covered every game except for the final 3 of the night, which were Knicks. We didn't cover Knicks, Spurs, Washington, Milwaukee, or Portland, Oklahoma City, or Denver, Toronto. But that game I'm not touching because I don't. The Denver's missing 4 fucking starters.
Nah, so, I don't got anything until these last 3 games. So,
all right, fantastic. Prop, you here?
Yo, I'm about to be heading to Walmart, but I'm here. What's the next game?
San Antonio versus New York. I'll intro it and then I gotta take this call briefly.
All right, bet I'll be here.
Because my mom's blown up my phone. All right, next game we're going to get into is the New York Knicks traveling to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. The Knicks are 2-point dogs with an over-under of 235.5. In this game, you have a upstart Spurs team coming off of L. We did cash on Stephon Castle's assist the last game. He got 8. The number was 6.5. These two teams should be a relatively good matchup. I am actually going to roll with the under in the game. I think the game goes under. I think that 235.5 is a little bit high for this matchup. I think you're going to get a little bit of an uglier basketball game. I think that the Spurs are going to do a good job of corralling Jalen Brunson and giving them just tough looks to look at. They got some really good wings that perform well and can offer a high level of defensive resistance. So definitely here to see that, and I do look forward to seeing them give Brunson some level of problems. And then I want to bet on the bounce back. On a bounce back from a couple of guys. I want to bet on a bounce back from Dylan Harper. I think Dylan Harper could definitely perform well against the bench players because you see the defense here is tough. It says 1 and top 10, but remember this right here for me is more so towards the starting lineup. I think Dylan Harper against any of the guards off the bench can have a considerable advantage against the Knicks. I do also believe Miles McBride makes his return today. You're going to get a depressed number on him. I think I saw it as 7.5 originally. It could, it might change 8.5, etc. But not mad at maybe a Miles McBride, first game back type of play. Wouldn't be mad at 7.5, 8.5, maybe 10 plus. Don't exactly know how they're going to work the lineups now that he is coming back and Kolek's been performing well. Jordan Clarkson's been hot and cold depending on matchup, and then if it's fucking Christmas, so they don't really give me too much confidence to bet on them. And then also, I am not going to touch Cat's props tonight because I think that Victor Wembanyama can put him in a situation where he can give him issues and force him to foul him. He was back for a game. Okay, he's been back since this is his second game back. It's McBride's second game back. See, that's how I haven't been betting the Knicks, and I didn't even know that Miles McBride can't come back. But he finished the last game. Good for him. Yeah, I just know he'd been missing. He missed quite a bunch of time, and we saw Kolek. That's why I mentioned Kolek. You don't know how his disbursement of minutes is going to be or continue to be, or if Mike Brown just plays you as the hot hand. I mean, he gave McCullough minutes the other night, and he was wildly effective for him as well. But yeah, like I said, for me in this one, I think Dylan Harper is going to be my target, and that's really the only person that I really like in this one. Prop, you like anything in this one? And then we'll go to Profit, Sean, and Profit, KD, Sean, and we'll go from there.
No, I hadn't looked into this one yet. I'll let the rest of them go, and then I can hold it down while you pick
All
your
right,
phone.
yeah, I'll be gone for about 5 minutes.
Bet. Anybody got looks for this one?
Yeah, I do. I like Julian Champagny. I like his threes. I like him up to 3, maybe 4. His line's 10 at 1.5, some parlay piece. It's like minus 140, 150 in that range. No games without Vassell this season, but I mean, besides Dylan Harper, this is the same San Antonio team from last season. So I took out Vassell, and you immediately see an increase in his shot volume. He averaging 8 attempts over the last 10, 3 makes. Knicks, they're top 10 in threes allowed to both positions that he plays, small forward, shooting guard. They give up the 6th most threes above the break. That corner, that's where he takes 22% of his shots. Worse in catch and shoot scenarios, and 66% of his shots come off catch and shoot. So good spot for Julian Champagny. Um, I always have a hard time choosing between him and Harrison Barnes, but I think Champagny will have more volume than Harrison in this one. So that's why I'm rocking with Champagny. Um, threes. Like I said, it was 1.5. You can play the three, probably up to 4 if you like. But he showed today at the crib.
Yo, Katie, you want to know so funny?
What
Because,
up,
like,
bro?
when I looked at this game, right, I said to myself, what would KD choose as a three-point shooter for tonight, right? And I went with fucking Harrison Barnes. So it's crazy that you went with Champagny tonight. Because I was dead was trying to, like, yo, what would
So,
KD do in this spot? But just to
man,
spin back on the Bulls game real quick, Patrick Williams, love his rebounds today, 7.5, laddering that up to 10. When you take out Vooch, who's really grubbing the boards, right? And Giddy is their main go-to guy when it comes to grabbing boards. So between Jalen Smith and Patrick Williams, I think everybody's on Jalen Smith. So I'm a pivot towards Patrick today. And I think last year around the same time where both Kobe and Giddy was out for whatever reason, Patrick came out that game and really did his 1 and 2. So definitely got to run that back. But yeah, Harrison Barnes for his over 1.5 threes for this game.
Chalk, what do you
All
like
right.
in this? You just came back up, and then prop plug, you're up there too. So prop plug, then Chalk.
Yeah. There's another game I think is really good. I think it's two ladder spots here. I like OG and Anunoby or Champagny rebound ladder. I gave out the Champagne rebounds like a couple games ago, tweeted, like pictures and all that. I'm not gonna do that again, but it's gonna be the same kind of thing, and I think it's the same kind of thing for OG. So these are two matchups where they could shoot, Wemby and Cat. So and they're gonna guard each other, and there's no Mitchell Robinson and there's no Josh Hart. We've seen OG and Anunoby go for 2 double doubles in back-to-back games. I feel like let me go back to this lineup real quick. I feel like in this game, you're gonna have Cat on Wemby. You're gonna have it. Does the dude Diarra? Y'all know who I'm talking about? I haven't seen him. I don't even know what he looks like. Like who? What kind of size is he? Who y'all think he guards? Or where is he like a in a corner kind of player? That's the only person I don't know to like solidify this play. But regardless, OG back to back doubles, double doubles, and then he's gonna. I mean, I think he had like 6 rebounds when they just played in the Cup game. He's gonna do it again, and then Champagne the same thing. Um, Cat outside, and he's just around the rim. They're both rebounds at 5 and 6. I feel like them lines are both way too low. I can see either one of them finishing with 8. Those are like want to say so far my favorite looks on the slate. I'm just not sure which one I want to ladder up, but yeah.
Are there any injuries on the Knicks side for today?
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson's
Mitchell
out, and
Robinson.
Josh Hart is out.
Okay. Who else had some? Was it Talk Exchange? If he talking, I can't hear him. Y'all hear him?
No, he's not
Nah,
talking,
he
bro.
he ain't saying nothing.
Bet. Did everybody go for the Knicks and Spurs?
Is anybody talking right now? My bad. Can you guys
Yeah,
hear
you
me?
No,
can
I
hear
think
me.
we should
Oh,
still have some more. This is a good game.
If
now I
you
got
if
you, prop. I can hear prop now.
if you got something for the Knicks and Spurs, you can go ahead, Sean.
Yep, I like Miles McBride. I know Sosa mentioned his first game back. The line's just too low. I mean, that's a go-to guy for the Knicks. And then outside of that, from the Spurs, I'm going right back to it because I failed the last time with him, but I'm taking shoot, what the hell? What's the boy's name? Dylan Harper. My bad, Dylan Harper. I like his points and assists. That's all I got in that one.
Bet. Was that everybody for the Knicks and Spurs?
I got some. I'm gonna go ahead and run back Mikael Bridges assist. You guys saw last game. He had 10 or more. I think the matchup presents itself to where I'm not saying he can go get 10 or more again, but you should definitely be able to drop some dimes in this one again. It's over 4.5 minus 114. I'll probably do a little small ladder with that. I like what Prop Plus said with OG. So last 2 games, he's gone 10 or more rebounds. So he might do it again. Might get that double double. So that's where I'm at with it.
He's got to play big for him. He has to.
And that's what I was
Absolutely.
about to say. Didn't you say Hart is out tonight?
Yeah, Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson.
Yes. I mean, do what you will, but I would pivot towards OG's rebounds because, like,
That's what we
I
said.
think KD.
Yeah, that's what we said, bro.
No, all right, my fault.
Yeah. Like the double back to back games, you can't really argue that. And then like if Cat get any kind of foul trouble, man, like who else? You know what I'm saying? No Mitchell Robinson. Who else is big on the court?
Yeah. From what Wemby did to Chet the other night, I just think he got a vendetta against all the big guys. So yeah, you could expect Towns getting in foul trouble with that stupid look on his face.
Do you think that there's a point in this game where they put OG on Wemby? I didn't see it when I watched film from the last time they played, but with Mitchell Robinson out, is that a possibility?
That could be an adjustment for sure.
They had OG on him at some spots in the game when they
I
played.
didn't. I must have skipped past that.
If that ends up being the case, then I might not like his rebounds as much.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's why I'm trying to like, because he's still gonna be like when he's not on Wemby, he's gonna be in rebounds position. So like the 6 is there, maybe the 7, but like the double, I kind of that's why I was asking. Yeah,
I mean, I really do like I really do like the rebound read. Head to head, he hasn't hit it in the one matchup, but I looked at his away games. He had 11 and 10 the last 2 away games, and they give up boards to the small forward position. But again, it's that if he's guarding Wemby, that's going to be a completely different situation. I mean, DeAndre Hunter had 9 boards against them. The guys that I'm looking at that aren't like big name rebounders. Justin Champagny, I know he's done well, but he had 9. Ricochet had 6. LeBron had 15 boards against these guys just this month. So
I mean, I'm not. Yes, it should be a good game though. Should be a lot of money in this game, in my opinion.
All right. Anyone else in regards to the Knicks San Antonio matchup? Y'all can hear me? Yes.
I can hear you.
I think everybody got what they wanted out.
All right. Fantastic. All right. Next game that we're going to talk about is, hold on, let me fix this thing real quick. All right. Next game we're going to get into is the Denver Nuggets taking on the Raptors. I'm only going to speak on this briefly. I don't know who to bet on. To be honest, with the Nuggets, unless it's Jamal Murray. I think are we going to bet Jamal Murray to get 30 every night with him being the only starter? I wouldn't be surprised if he does. What's his point line at right now? His point line is at 27.5. Listen, I think that this is an opportunity for him to try to steady the force or steady the ship a bit for the Denver Nuggets. It's going to be tough though. I mean, obviously with no Jokic, this team is not the same team. He is the spoon that stirs the drink. He is the guy. At the end of the day, I would not be mad at the guys that you guys have continuously bet on, right? But I'm going to stay away from this one. I think that all of the players on the Toronto side have the ability to go off and have advantageous defensive matchups. So I think this game could end up being an absolute ass whooping and molly-whopping by the Toronto Raptors, so I'm staying away from it. Prop, you like anything in this one? And then anyone who likes anything, feel free to share. Anyone? Anyone for the Toronto Raptors versus the Denver Nuggets?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I'm
some stuff.
going. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was just saying I got some stuff, but I just wasn't gonna jump at it. I'm not, it's this stuff out there. You can go though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 2 plays. Peyton Watson from the fucking Nuggets. Like his rebounds, took his 5.5, laddered that up to 8. Um, Toronto gives up the most rebounds to small forwards this season. And I think he's went under his line that 4.5. I think at least like 3 out of the last 5 games. So in this spot, I like him to really get going, grabbing the rebounds. And my boy Sandro from Toronto, he's been a cash cow for me all season on the rebounds. Running him back, that's their main guy for the big guys. Take his 6.5 is plus money, and laddered that up to 8.
Hold on a minute now, guys. I think we might have found the gem of the game, and it's Ochai Agbaji. Now listen, his line is 5.5. Just walk with me, all right? Clear the number in 7 of 10, right? But the last 2 times he saw Denver, he scored 16 and 15, including, twice last year he scored 15 plus against them. At 5.5, and if this game does get out of hand, he might still get the minutes, right? They defend terribly against 2 guards. They're bottom 5 in the league in where he wants to operate. They're bottom 10 in the league listen, this might be a nice little play here. Him maybe to get 10, and you're getting 10 points for him at, what did he get 10 at? Ochai Agbaji. You're getting 10 points at plus 340.
Look at whatchamacallit too. Colin Murray Boyles. Look at him too. He's been going over his rebound lines. I think the last 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, he's cleared the number that he's listed at right now at the 4.5, 4 straight games, including 12 in back-to-back games.
Mm-hmm. And then look at his points too. So
and then no Jokic available. That might not be a bad look. That's a sneaky look. 4.5, and not mad at that.
Yeah, I played him separately because I don't know too much on him, but just looking at his numbers, I like his points, but whatever his rebound line is at, you could probably take that. But I like his points tonight too, because besides Tim Hardaway, Denver really don't have a bench. That's where I'm getting at. Denver don't really have a bench, and they're on the road. They've been struggling,
and they're down
the road,
and they're down 4 starters.
Yeah, so I think this is a real good spot for a lot of the role players to get busy tonight.
Right. Seems
is anybody talking?
No one's talking. Somebody seems to like the chat loves Valanciunas. Valanciunas rebound, and for good reason. It makes sense.
Hold on.
Sean,
go.
Okay, Sean.
If nobody's talking, I mean, I can't hear nobody, but I really like Agbaji. I think the line is for. I'm just kidding. I heard you, so I'm just. Hey, bro.
Now
listen,
you got me.
I'm right there. I'm right there with you though on that. That line is 5.5. That's crazy. I like the 10 plus. And then I like Valanciunas. I like his points. He was already scoring off the bench with Jokic. He's going to be in the game a lot more now. And who do they got that's going to be able to keep him out of the paint?
Right. That's fair.
Those are the looks I like. I like
my boy Sandro.
Valanciunas
Sandro, don't get it twisted. Sandro know how to ball. Don't get it twisted.
No, I like him too, but again, it's just it's just the matchup just seems sweet,
What's crazy is now I really can't hear him. I see him talking, but I can't hear him. That's crazy.
You can hear me though?
Tell that nigga Sean to leave and come back. Go ahead, Prop.
Sean, you can hear? Yeah, bro. There's something that's glaring at me right now, bro. And y'all gotta realize what they're losing with Joker's not on the court. And all of Valanciunas' lines are inflated. I mean, it's points at 15-5. Like, what you gonna do? You gonna play 15-5 and just get a regular payout? or the rebounds, 9-5 juice, and like the double plus 100. Bro, they're losing. They lost Jokic, and you got to realize what that offense has been forever now. As long as we've watched their run, and they don't have players, and they're on the road. Jamal Murray has to score, but Valanciunas for 6 assists at plus 950 is crazy because Valanciunas can do that, and now he's in the Jokic offense, and they're not far enough removed to like have this whole new offense constructed. Like I think it's crazy that Valanciunas for 6 assists is plus 9 something, or even like the 2.5 is the OG line, but like he's gonna play minutes and he's in the offense and he can do it. So like I just think that's a line that hasn't been adjusted, and like that's the line you can make the most money off of, in my opinion. Or what the chat said about Bruce Brown. That could also be someone like that's going to be another like point guard. So Bruce Brown or Valanciunas, I'm with both of those. The role they're missing is that playmaker, and that's what you got to attack in this game, in my opinion.
My Canadian friends are they're saying that Toronto was good to him. Toronto was good to him. Kay, do you like anything in this one?
Nah, bro. I don't like shit else really on the slate other than them threes that I dropped. Like I said, I got a couple lays on Twitter. Y'all can tap in with me over there. But nah, I ain't fucking with this game at all, bro. Like no lanes, no nothing.
I'm not spending too much time on the last two, and be honest with you guys. Listen, Washington taking on Milwaukee. Milwaukee are 10.5-point favorites at the crib. Portland's taking on Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City's a 15.5-point favorite at the crib. An over-under of 232.5. You got the exact same over-under in two games where the spreads are 10-plus points.
Portland gonna keep that game close, bro.
Okay, if you say so. Whatever
They
y'all.
not.
Whatever.
They not, bro.
Okay, yeah. Listen, what do y'all like in those games? And feel free to share. I have no access to those games because I'm heavily invested in college football tonight. So like you know what I mean? I got to be honest.
Here's the last curveball of the year.
I'm heavily invested in college football tonight.
The last curveball of the year, y'all. Portland money line. Nah, don't listen to me. Don't
They
listen.
not.
No, that's crazy.
Don't
I didn't say all
fucking
that.
listen to me. Y'all niggas will be.
Katie said
trying
it
to
not
make you
happening
tomorrow.
again.
Man.
Katie said it not happening again.
Listen,
I mean,
if it's not the
they beat
Spurs,
us, bro. They beat us. Like I said, a lot of people don't keep up. I keep up with Oklahoma City heavy. They beat us on a back-to-back, bro. 3 L's came on back-to-back. So I'm very aware of that. The other two are against the San Antonio Spurs on Christmas and in the Cup game. So
hey,
yeah.
I do like.
You
I
forgot
do
about
like
the San
Caleb.
Antonio
I do
game
like
too,
Caleb
KD.
Love and
No,
Jacoby
I'm
Walter though.
saying that one. I'm saying San Antonio beat us on a back-to-back. I
Yeah,
said three.
twice. Yeah, both of them
No,
games.
no, no,
Yeah,
no, 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 no. They only beat us once on a back-to-back, bro. They beat us
I
3
know.
times.
I
Once
know.
was on a
I know.
back-to-back. I'm gonna get them their credit. They beat us 3 times, bro. Like,
He said, "Hey, if it's not if it's not San Antonio, I'm not betting a team to beat OKC. I'm just being real.
yeah,
That's
man,
the only team I'm taking to beat.
they're already in the playoffs, man.
And
We see
maybe
them in the
Ian.
playoffs.
So y'all, share whatever you like in these
But nah,
games.
I do got something for that Wizards Bucks game. More narratives, man. Chris Middleton, back in Milwaukee, man. Give me the baseline, of course. Where is it at? The baseline is at 11.5 plus 100. Give me that, and I'll take the 15 as well. I think he can get there. It's at plus 235, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
People are still betting on Horseface.
Yes, bro. But bro, like he done played in this building for so long, bro. He knows where the areas on the court are, and plus, like he know this Milwaukee team, bro. He know how to get to his spots against them. Anyway, I like Trey Johnson as well. Give me him for 15 plus as well, plus 140. Give me the plus money on that. Those are my two looks in that.
I like Trey. Also, a look in this one would be Kuzma's points. The 10.5, I think is what his number was at. I know he didn't get it last game, but the game logs and consistency 14 of his last 20, and then 8 of his last 10. He's cleared the 10.5. He's averaging 13 during that span. Let's see what he's like head to head. Head to head, the last time he saw him, it did not perform well. He only had 3 points, but 2 times prior, he cleared the number of 10.5. So again, that's a good, from a matchup standpoint, narrative standpoint as well. Like you said, if we're going to talk narratives, right, that would tie very well into this. All right, whom else has anything for these 2 ball games? I have nothing at all for Portland, Oklahoma City. I'm not touching that.
I'm going back to the well because I tailed them the last 3 games that they played. AJ Green taking his 1.5, laddering that all the way up to 4. It's the fucking Wizards.
Bro, I'll tell you, I like that. But I'm not gonna lie. And I think somebody might have pointed this out. You might have showed it in the chat. But Trey Johnson threes.
I only doing that because he was hot last game.
I can't over. No, it's not, bro. Look at this. 5 of 5. He's hit the over 1.5 threes. He's hit it 8 of the last 10 games. They give up the most points to that position. They give up the most points to 3 points to that position, or 3-pointers to that position. Yeah, give me Trey Johnson for over 1.5 threes. I might even take him at 3 threes and look at his points line as well. And I also like the kid I was talking about earlier for rebounds, Justin Champagny, however you guys say his name.
I was about to say his name. Yeah,
I like him.
Hey.
I like his boards, and he's been a scorer too. Low-key.
I wanted to see if y'all can see it or not. I'm not saying a triple double for Wemby, but can y'all see a world where them assists get there now that he's playing them minutes? And I'm thinking of how much the Knicks are gonna struggle with him. Like I feel like they gotta throw everything at him. Can y'all see a world where he gets up there? Because if so, I'm thinking of a Valanciunas and Wemby assist ladder, or like a ladder play for them. They're both at 2.5.
I would try to play that live because if Cat gets into foul trouble and I expect him to get 2 before the half, I promise you, then yeah, that them assists is gonna fly. So yeah, I would tell it during the live game.
Yeah, and like Sean, you mentioned Justin Champagny. I'm gonna take his points too. Give me that 10 plus 135. There's some value with the Wizards, man. They may not win the game, but there's some value with a few of their players scoring the ball.
Listen, I'm looking at this is something I'm gonna put an SGP together for this game. I know everybody look at the line and they're like, nah, don't do this. But listen, Trey Johnson threes, 2 that I'm putting together for sure, just in a both of their threes for in a parlay, is I'm taking his 2 and I'm taking Ryan Rollins 2. And if you look at Ryan Rollins, he's finally made his threes are still there. I mean, I know he lost time obviously with KPJ playing, but he's definitely still can hoop. And he's been hitting the 3-point line. I was looking at it. I think he's had 2 or more in 3 of the last 5 and 6 of the last 10 at home, and they give up the third most to the position. So.
Hey, Chad,
no, go ahead.
No, I said, Chad, y'all not gonna hurt my feelings. I just want to know if I'm tripping about the Wemby thing. If y'all can do some research on it. If I'm tripping, put a trash can emoji.
Wemby for what?
You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I like this. I'm thinking running his assists
I like it, especially if OG's guarding him. I mean, that's.
I want to run it for like 4, 5, and pair that with Valanciunas. If I'm tripping, put a trash can. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. If I'm seeing something, put an alien. Let me see what y'all thinking.
But yeah, I was an assist merchant last year.
I was going to suggest look towards like the unders, like look towards those, right? I almost hit for like 3,000 last night, but fucking Kawhi Leonard decided he wanted to pass the ball last night. So look at the unders, because them unders has been hitting, just with how gambling is lately. Lean towards the unders, y'all. Very profitable. Very profitable.
Before we get out of here, Chad ain't talking about nothing. That's crazy. I'm just wasting my time waiting. The 2 other things I was in the Portland Thunder game. I do want to say Hartenstein and Jalen Williams, I think, are out. Klingon has been on a tear. His double-double has smacked like crazy the last couple games. He's been paying me. There's two things I can see happening in this game if this game stays close. Klingon could definitely get a double-double off Chet, or if they're playing small since Chet's their biggest person. They got Robert Williams and Klingon versus Chet tonight. You know, I think their backup five is fucking probably Kenrich Williams. I don't know. If they can keep up with these boys, either Klingon dominates, or I could see Denny going triple-double. The odds aren't great, but if this game stays close and they go small ball, you know, that's going to open up some rebounds for Denny. And then, you know, he's going to have to get the assist just because this is a great Oklahoma City defense. So if this game stays close, Denny could do it because he's going to have to pass the ball, and he might have to play like some big and some small ball. But this game might just get ugly quick. But those are the only two things I wanted to mention before I get out of here.
Yo,
What's up,
I
buddy?
guess that's it for the Bucks game. I like Bobby Porter's everything. I like the over 11.5 points, and I love his threes. Bobby Porter's threes at the crib have been a wagon if you paid attention. It's plus money now because Giannis is back, but he's still getting the threes up. He's hit 2 or more threes in 9 out of the last 10 games at the crib, and I believe in like 7 straight or 6 straight, something like that. So 1.5 threes plus 125. I love the value there. Definitely gonna play that as a straight. Love his points too. At the 11.5, the 10 plus could be a good parlay piece. And then I was just want to correct some things. The Bucks give up the 10th fewest points to point guards, power forwards, and centers. But you know, niggas like to get on the internet and lie when they from New York. That's what New York niggas do. They lie and they steal. I just wanted to correct that. Thank you.
I'm from Jersey.
Dog.
Wait, was that me that was wrong on that? I'm just looking out for prop finder, so that's them.
Yo.
Off if that's correct.
I mean, you from Indiana, bro.
You not from New York?
Like,
No, Bob Purley clearly said New Yorkers. He clearly
listen.
said New Yorkers. He didn't say nothing about no Indiana
Oh, okay,
folks,
I got
Sean.
you.
I didn't
I
even
mean,
say
I
nothing.
I was like, damn, what the fuck?
I was like,
You didn't say
shit, come
Indiana,
on,
did
man.
you?
Once. I didn't even say nothing. Like,
How the hell I catch a stray?
Hey, no, for real
You
though.
said the Bucks give up the most points to everybody. I had to let you know they top 10 against 3 positions out of 5. That's pretty good to me.
what? No, I didn't say the Bucks.
Yeah, because
said
I don't
the
think
Wizards.
he knew I was talking about. He didn't understand Trey Johnson plays for the Wizards. I think that's
Oh, well,
why he meant.
you still from New York, so I'm
Yeah,
not
I was.
apologizing.
But hey, listen.
No, it's cool,
That-
but I just caught it straight for no reason because I wasn't even talking about
You
the
know why
Bucks.
you caught it? You caught it because you from New York. I'm sorry. That's just what it is. man.
It's cool. I'll thug it out with my New York hat.
Hey, listen. That's crazy. I thug it out with my New York hat as wild. But to Marvin Bagley, I know it's not a good matchup head to head because he hasn't done well against them in the past, and you guys give up like the 23rd fewest points to the position. But if you look at his games away, in his last 5 games, he's hit the 10.5 point line every single game. In the last 10 games, he's hit it 7 of 10 times. And he's been showing that he's a guy that they're going to for points. So I like Marvin Bagley points as well.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that.
All right, so yeah, I definitely just did some crazy stuff with this game, bro. I just locked this in, bro. Chris Middleton 15, Portis 15, Justin Champagne 10. That's plus 2006 on the Blue Book.
2006
Yep.
was a good
I
year.
like that.
Yeah.
Hey, while I got you guys on here, are any of you guys having problems with the Onyx app? Anybody like is it
The
like on your
app or the
phone?
website?
Hey, the app gets glitchy at times. I'm always on the website.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say.
use the
Because
website.
like the app gets like I'll go on and I'll click on it and I'll go to look at my open bets and it'll say like no events and it'll freeze up and then it will close out lines and not let me select anything. It's weird. But then if I go to the browser or I do it from the PC, it works just fine. So I didn't know if it's just a phone thing with the app or.
Yeah, I got the website. The desktop version saved. That's like an app on my phone. So that's how I look at it. I don't use the app.
I got you.
How many people still live on YouTube?
105 at the moment.
Hey man, shout out to the 105 in the building, man. I just want to let the people know I officially left the DTO Discord today. Prayers and blessings up to everybody going into the new year. Don't accept no bullshit from nobody. All right, it's movie time. All 2026, man. Make sure y'all head to my Twitter, run them tweets up. We done being disrespected, man. It's movie time.
And with that being said, appreciate everybody that pulled up. Again, it's going to be a great 2026. It's the last day of 2025. Appreciate everybody that's fucked with what we do, whether it's retweeting a tweet to showing up and listening to checking out a YouTube stream, a Twitch stream, whatever it might be. We do appreciate you all. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up on the video. If you didn't, this is the finger I have for you. Pause. With that being said, again, 2025 good, 2026 great. KD, C-Pen for the win, Life, Sean, Prop Plug, Sage, Chalk Exchange Profit, everybody that joined us today. I'm right back at it tomorrow. It's a new year, but the mission continues the same, right? To stay the same. And we're going to be getting more money and getting money with everybody here the duration of 2026. We look forward to it. Again, greatly appreciate everybody that fucks with the content. And make sure you guys catch us tomorrow. Let's win some money tonight, and let's have a great end of the year. Do not drink and drive. Do not beat your wife. Be a good person. It's free.
Quick question.